Hello, I'm Jacques Marquette, founder of the Mississippi River. I traveled down the Mississippi River with my partner, Joliet. We were the first to go down the Mississippi River. I was born on June 1st, 1637, in Lyon, France. I attended schools ran by Jewish priests. I joined the Jewish order in 1656, and I spent the next 10 years studying and teaching in France. In 1666, I was sent to French Providence in North America, where I spent the next 2 years learning the Indian language. I was an excellent linguist and learned a total of 6 American Indian languages with the Illinois, the Potawatomis, the Foxes, the Huron, the Ottawa, and the Mackinac and the Sioux tribes. With the Illinois tribe, they told me about a big river, which I later found out was called the Mississippi River. Well, later on, the Governor-General of New France thought the Mississippi River might be an easy route to the Far East for the traders. So in 1673, he sent a man named Louis Joliet, a fur trader, to go find the Mississippi River. But I knew many Indian languages, so he sent me along with him to find the river and then trace its course.
Hello, my name is Louis Joliet, founder of the Mississippi River, fur trader, and one of the first settlers in the state of Illinois. I was born around 1645 in Quebec City, Quebec. My father, who was a wagon maker, died when I was just 5 years old. I grew up a Christian child and went to a Christian school. I studied music and was very talented at the organ, and later became a church organist. In my early years, I was a fur trader with the Indians. In 1673, things changed. I was asked to explore the Mississippi River in the New World with another explorer, Jacques Marquette. So I quit the fur trading business and set out to explore the Mississippi River.
Hello, I'm Jacques Marquette.
And I'm Louis Joliet.
We're going to tell you about our expedition on the Mississippi River. In May 1673, Julia and I set out from St. Ignace for the river with 5 other men and 2 canoes.
Our plan was to sail all the way down the Mississippi River into what is now the Gulf of Mexico, thanks to us.
From there, we paddled south on Lake Michigan into the Fox River and up through an area that is now Wisconsin. We traveled overland from the Fox River to the Wisconsin River. At last, at the mouth of the Wisconsin River, we saw the Mississippi River.
I was the leader of our expedition, and there was this one time where my canoe capsized, leaving me clinging to a rock for hours. I was finally rescued by fishermen, but since my canoe capsized, all my records were lost. I was able to replace most of them in memory, but it truly was a tragic event of our expedition.
We began paddling down the Mississippi, but realized that the water flowed south.
We agreed that the river flowed into the Gulf of Mexico, not the Pacific. When we met some friendly Indians. We met lots of friendly Indians. However, when we reached the mouth of the Arkansas, we met some unfriendly Indians.
A friendly Indian told me that whites live further down south on the river. We realized that these people must be the Spaniards who settled along the Gulf of Mexico. Julia and I were afraid that these Spaniards and Indians would attack us, so we turned around and left.
At the end of our expedition, Marquette and I decided to part ways. The route we took on our expedition was that we started in good old St.
Okay, let me just get this straight. Yes, I died, and so don't ask any questions how I'm here right now speaking to you. It's magic. Back to the story. In 1674, I set out near present-day Green Bay, Wisconsin, to do a mission along the Kasakia Indians in the area of Ottawa, Illinois. However, I became very ill, so I spent that winter in a hut on the Chicago River. But I found my destination during spring 1675 the next year. But sadly, my health got worse, so I went out for St. Ignace for medical aid. But I died on May 19th near Ludington, Michigan, on my way to St. Ignace. I wanted to die at the mission at Mackinac. I didn't, but I was buried at the mission later. Julia and I were the first explorers to go down the Mississippi River and live in part of Illinois and Wisconsin. That is the life of I, Jacques Marquette.
I had many other adventures away from Marquette. Those were full of adventure, like when I went to all of those new forts and eventually settled in what I do believe is now called Illinois, then later died of dysentery. Wait, that's horrible. Why did no one tell me I'd die at the end? Thanks a lot, Marquette.